Hi, I'm Shyama S.
I'm Omar Bin Shafi.
I'm Vineeth Kumar.
I'm Ema Arun.
I'm Medha Lakshman Rao.
And I'm Sebastian James.
With the effects of climate change being evidently visible on an increasing scale, our forests and grasslands remain under a constant threat. The main reason why this is so important a problem is because once these fires start, they spread at such a rapid rate that it gets very difficult to control them. Recently, the Australian bushfires had caused a lot of damage to the endemic flora and fauna. And prior to that, the Amazonian forest fires had also caused severe damage or pollution to the air, ambient air, and the environment. Now, this is where the usefulness of our product comes into limelight. Our aim is to detect a fire at the earliest or very beginning and inform it to the nearest authorities so that they can take necessary action as soon as possible. And we believe this will help prevent rapid spread of fire because whatever is to be done would be done at its earliest.
The products of this caliber are generally priced around 40,000 to 2 lakh rupees. The most costly components in our product are the thermal imaging camera and the image processor. We intend to sell our product at around 1 lakh 20,000 rupees. The use of high quality components and advanced software features are the main driving factors for the high cost. Moreover, our product is not for the use of general public but for government and other NGOs for whom it is affordable. The prices of the components were assessed, and even though the initial cost of the prototype may be high, in a large scale assembly line production the cost will be significantly reduced.
To implement this project, we need experts in the fields of image processing, communication, and drone making. The closest competition that we have is a team from MIT which makes a similar drone, but it's different in the sense that there's a fleet of drones which is aided by towers and it's a large scale project. But ours is independent and cost effective. So if our project is implemented effectively, it can eliminate man-made fires and effectively cancel out household fires. The differentiation makes it available at an effective cost and can detect fires in remote areas.
The need satisfied by our idea is a much needed one considering the current scenario. We aim at organizations like the Fire Force to buy this product and implement it in their services. The success of this venture does have an external dependency since there are a lot of restrictions on flying drones in ecologically sensitive areas. Hence, we would require government licensing. To convert the idea into a venture, it's quite simple. All you need is a drone and a camera that can detect heat or draw heat maps. The processor should be compatible with the camera. The idea proposed is innovative and unique because there exists no device which performs the above mentioned functions in a consolidated form. As a team, we have always been ready to adapt to new information and changes easily.
Initially, the product will be distributed to the targeted customers directly with the distributors. The main targeted audience would be the government agencies as well as the NGOs which want to keep the environment safe. We plan to follow the path shown by startups for the distribution of the product through government organizations or any commission. Also, we would like to extend it to companies like DRDO as well as Western Aeronautical Limited for the further development of the product as well as its logistics. We intend to provide a distribution share of the 2% which will amount to 1K to 5K per drone. Later, once the drone and the product is established in the market, we would like to provide up to 5% of the share.
Since the prototype of the product is not ready, we cannot do a minimum viable product presentation here. Once the product is ready, we can do a easy customer validation. As of now, the drone is only under development stages and each of its parts cannot be individually explained. Once the actual product is completely made, it can be sent for user validation. As of now, a quantitative and qualitative analysis of the product cannot be carried out. The product is the need of the hour and can be easily adopted by the customers and users. The product is aimed to be used by governments and NGOs to prevent forest fires and such unlikely fires. So, once the product is ready, it can detect and ensure that the fire doesn't happen in unlikely areas. As said earlier, the product is a drone, so it flies through forests and other areas and finds fires. So it is a very user-friendly application and helps governments and other organizations from traveling to remote areas to stop such unlikely fires.